we're going to start at the corner edge of our eyes. And we're going to come up into the hairline. And we come back to the forehead here. And we come back into the head here. And it kind of zigzags in and out of here. And it goes down the side, the back of the head. Just almost a little bit like the bladder meridian. But a little bit on the outer edge of it. But this time it comes on top of the shoulders. So you got shoulder issues on top of the shoulders. Look at the gallbladder. That could be one thing. And then we're going to go on the lateral edge of the body. It's almost like where your seams are. Your seams of your shirts are. And the seams of your pants are. So we're going to come down there. We're going to brush that down the lateral edge of each of the legs. And guess what toe we're going to? The fourth toe. That is what we call the gallbladder toe. Oh, mine is tight today. So that gives you an indication what's going on with your gallbladder meridian. So anyway, what does the gallbladder meridian help? Well, you guessed it, headaches. Headaches. You ever have a headache? Most of the time it's a gallbladder headache. When people, I always ask people when they come see me, where's your headache? So when they start zigzagging here on the head here, or pointing to the head here, I go, okay, so I know it's a gallbladder. So this will actually help with headaches. Also, if you notice, so we're going to go down the lateral edge of the head here and come on top of the shoulders, lateral edge of the body. So if you ever notice, when people get sciatica, they complain about the side of their legs and the side of their hip, the thigh. So guess what this helps with? Sciatica, you got it. And squeeze the fourth toe. And most people that I work with who have sciatica, those fourth toes really are congested and tight. So actually, let's rub our hands together again. And let's review the gallbladder meridian just one more time. So where do we start? On the lateral edge of the eyes. We go into the hairline. We come back up to the top. We zigzag in here. We come down the head here on top of the shoulders. Let's rub there a little bit. This is where we all get tight. And this is where we actually all have our, when I was just taking a class today, we call it our antiques. So let's let go of our antiques. Let go of all that stuff that you've been holding on to, all your baggage. Let it go. And now let's go down the side here. And that's why we get frustrated. And guess what? The attitude of frustration belongs to the gallbladder meridian. So go down the side here. And for those of you who have sciatica, just feel that. And what I would encourage you to do, let's just actually stop here. And let's just kind of daw it down there. Yeah, there you go, daw. So you daw down there. And that actually helps a lot of people who have pain in their hips and on the side of their bodies with sciatica. It actually helps to release that pain. Okay. And you got it. We go to the fourth toe. Squeeze the fourth toe. Come back up. And the last meridian we're going to work with is the stomach meridian. You want to stay young looking? Now, in Chinese medicine, guess what? People don't need to go for facelifts. In Chinese medicine, all we need to do is work on your stomach meridian. Because guess what? Stomach meridian starts right underneath the eyes. You don't need to get those tucks for your eyes. And it comes down here to the corner of your mouth. And it makes a big smile. Comes on top of the forehead. And comes down. Just a big smile enough tells you that it's going to help you stay young looking. So we come on top, or just below the clavicle, in the midline of the clavicle. We come down to the ribs here. And then we're going to come just in front of the body, but a little bit lateral. So just a little bit, not quite like the gallbladder on the seam line, but a little bit lateral to the knee. And then we should, once we pass the knee, we should actually be right on those shin bones, on the outside edge of the shin bone. So we come down there, and guess what toes? We got two toes this time. So stomach meridian has two branches. It goes into two different toes. So it goes into the third and the second toe. So let's rub that third toe. Squeeze it. Ah! Squeeze the second toe. Oh, that one feels pretty good. But that third toe is real key. Oh, and come back up. And rub your hands together. So when we're rubbing our hands together, it's like we're pulling the energy. We're making a charge with the energy. And we're bringing it to ourselves again. So we're charging ourselves up. We're like a big jumper cable here. And then let's start again. Let's give ourselves a facelift. So come down. So we're going to start right underneath the eye, kind of where the center of the pupil is. Come up. Come up against here. Make the big smile. Come down. actually going to come down the waist and kind of the lateral edge, but in the front part, we should be hitting that shin bone. And you got it. Third and second toe. Very good. Yeah. And guess what else it aids, by the way? Stomach. What does the stomach do in the body? It digests our food. It digests our nutrients. And so to speak, in life, it helps the stomach meridian, helps us to digest life. Sometimes when I see people, this is really high on them. So I go, how's life going? So if this is high on you, you lie on your bed and your ribs are protruding, guess what? You need stomach flow. You need to help yourself with your stomach meridian. So let's help that stomach meridian. Let's digest life here. So we start at the base of our eye here. We come up, give ourselves a smile, we come down. Yeah, you got it on the lateral edge on top of the leg. And just right at the lateral edge of the shin bone, we come out. We come to the third toe. The second toe. My third toe is really tight. That's interesting. How am I digesting life? I have to ask myself that question. How are you digesting life? So rub our hands together, and there you have it. Wow. You know, when I first started this, the gal who asked me to record this, she says, come on, Tomas, you gotta get out of this. I was like ready to go and just hang out and chill out. I have all these tools at my hands here, and you can too. So I'm ready to go cook dinner now. How about you? Thank you, and have fun. Be well.